Hey guys, I cried last night because I had so many emotions running through my head. I was just thinking about the police brutality. I was thinking about how much African Americans have lost. I mean, a sense of common sense, a sense of their own mind. They lost it. They don't, it's like they've become immune to the white people world, the brainwashed world that they don't even know themselves. So whenever they see something like Black Lives Matter or anything that's protecting African Americans' rights here on earth, they disagree or feel ashamed and feel like we don't deserve it and we shouldn't get reparations and things like that. Now, at a point in time, I was like that too. I'm not gonna lie. I was like that. Because I was like, it must be very irritating to hear black people talk about give us something, give us something, give us something. Why not everybody? Everybody needs something, not just black people. But when I thought about it, I said, really, scientifically, blacks have not just been robbed, they are still being robbed. And I was so happy for tears of joy because more people are waking up now. More people waking up. And I was so happy. And I thought about what really brought me to tears yesterday is the thought of there's a there there's a YouTuber, his name is Trent Henderson, Trineas. Trend Genius is the name, but his real name is Trineas Henderson. And there's another woman that I know. I mean, there's a woman there. Then there's a woman I know. Her name is Ashira. And then there's another guy I know. His name is Man of Letters. And then I seen Kiki Wyatt yesterday. On Facebook. Oh no, it was YouTube Shorts. And I seen them with their family. They were shopping, and when I see people do good things with their family, it brings me to tears. It brings me to tears because I didn't have that while growing up, but I knew how special I would have felt if I'd have had that, and that's why I was crying so much last night. But it wasn't a lot of crying. It was just like every time I would play a song and it had some type of tone in it that made me feel the way that I was feeling, it would make me tear up some more. So music can make you cry and you're not even trying to. Especially the ending of certain songs. Good Lord. Some of that ending of certain songs, you're like, I don't see how you can't get teared eyed by this. Or the bridge of a song when it's right in the middle, it makes you want to cry. The beginning of Stephanie Mills, I Feel Good All Over, the whole thing made me want to cry. And she's not even talking about, family. She's talking about a lover, And it just made me cry. Now, Luther Ben made my ass cry. Alicia Keys made me cry too. She did, sure did. And Stevie Wonder make me cry too. Human Nature and Michael Jackson, that made me cry. But I can go on and on and on and on. But I just wanted to say, like, if you have children already, and you're taking care of them, you're treating, the main thing that you need to do is treat your child like you would want to be treated. Because you cannot, and this is not to any people that I mentioned, this is just for everybody. And I'm not saying that you guys do, because I clearly can see that you guys are doing the right thing, and I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me to see a family like that, but you cannot chastise a child for something that you've shown them how to do. You see what I'm saying? You've shown them how to do it. And by watching all of you guys that I've just mentioned, Trineas, Ashira, Man of Letters, Kiki Wyatt, when I seen you all do that, there was no need for you to explain. Cause when you got money, your children may not suffer like that. Some people do, but not most of them don't. Especially in a black family. But if you're in a black family and you don't have that much money, you better be on your parenting skills right, because they already in a condition. So you don't want to overdo that now. But I was just thankful to see people starting to wake up, and it was tears of joy. I said I don't want nobody to ever think that I'm crying out of sadness. I want people to know that I'm crying out of tears and joy. Some of it is out of sadness because I looked at my family and I realized how much we could have had, how much we missed out on. And some people don't have the type of parent to guide them, and sometimes, and I was crying because God had watched over me for all these years. He sure did. That's one thing my grandmother always told me, that I was going to be okay, because she knew that God had kept me and my brother, not my half brother that I got into a fight with, my other brother, but he ain't there all the way. He's still going to church. I've been stopped going to church a long time ago. He haven't gotten the habit of, once you go to church, once you get it in your mind, what it's about, you can leave now if you got it in your mind. You know what I'm saying? If you got it in your mind. But if you wake up and you see that the people inside the church are acting just the same as the outside, that will make you want to go on and live your life and evolve. But he ain't gotten there yet, because my brother is not there. My brother is suffering from a little bit of mental shortage. I'm going to call it a mental shortage, because when he was little, when we were babies, we were still in diapers. My mom was smoking so much fucking crack, okay, that, and I hate to say it like that, but it was, I had to get that out because that was so hurtful. I mean, I was hurt, so I had to, but anyway, actually I try to get a little bit, ratings, but whatever. But it's all the truth. My mother left some spoiled cheese in the refrigerator. My brother went in the refrigerator and ate the cheese and got very sick. Very sick. And one day when my brother came back from the hospital, they told her to keep him on some medicine, and my mom took him outside where he was supposed to be in the house resting, and we were all walking down the street one day, on the side of the street. I believe it was like Benning Road or something like that, maybe 8th Street in DC. And my brother wandered off right there in front of her and fell down into a hole. Where they was having construction, they was building, it was a door, and he was walking and fell all the way down. And I feel like my mother did that on purpose so she can collect the check. I feel like she did that on purpose so she could collect the check. But because I had a greedy family who brainwashed us and made us believe that nobody cared for us, nobody wanted to do for us, but really the whole time they were brainwashing us and they was getting money out of us. They were doing so much, like hold on. Okay, making sure I ain't got them Cheez-Its in my mouth. I thought it was something yellow. Because I was eating some goldfish. But I said I got Cheez-Its in my mouth. But no. She's done so much. She's done so much grimy and devious things. Just imagine me and my brother not getting anything for Christmas. Nothing for taxes. For the tax time, we supposed to get something per child, or the parents. Nothing. Um, Whenever food stamp time would come around, she would sell those, and we had to rely on a food bank. But they only want us to come every 2 weeks, and we had to stretch that out. And then we out there in the street ask people for food because she wanted to smoke. And not did she only did that, she still does that today. Still do. That's why I said I will not bring you guys with me, because you sit there and you did that to God, and God is going to get you, and for harming his children, he's going to get you. A chosen one. I am a chosen one. I am God. Okay? I'm Christopher. I'm still me. But, you know, for me to be looking at her as a goddess, like a respect your mother, because all we was told when we were growing up is you got to honor your mother or your day is going to be shortened if you don't honor me. That's what my grandmother and my mother would tell me. Your day is going to be shortened if you don't honor your mother. You're supposed to do that. But what if y'all abusing us? But they didn't want us to see that. They never said that what they were doing was abusive. They would make it look like by us not agreeing with them, we were rebellious. But the whole time, she was rebellious. So I'm off that topic, and I just wanted to say I cried so much last night for people waking up, African Americans starting to wake up. I cried so much for the women, because the women thank you God for the women in this world. Thank you. Because we need, some men aren't strong enough, and we should be. And the woman has taken the male role and turned it around. And I thank you. Now I'm going to thank the men too now, because some men that need to be praised too. I'm just going to thank the women. And I thank you all.